Mark, in just a couple of days, more is set to reopen in this city. What kind of details can you give us about what that will look like?
Well, Janella, those who are looking for a little more freedom and the GTA economy, things are looking good with a Stage 3 reopening set for Toronto and Peel region as of this Friday. However, the rules and restrictions in Toronto will be a little bit different than the rest of the province. Indoor dining will resume at bars and restaurants as of 12:01 on Friday, with proper distancing and safety measures in place, of course. Gatherings of up to 50 people will be allowed indoors, and up to 100 people will be able to get together outdoors. Gyms and fitness facilities will be back in action, and non-contact team sports can start up again. Trips to the salon also mean a few more services will be available as well. Now, extra rules passed by Toronto City Council today will have customers at bars and restaurants remaining seated unless arriving or leaving, going to the washroom, or paying the bill. Businesses will be required to keep a customer log with contact information. Staff will need to be screened before they start each shift as well. Now, the city did want closing hours to be cut back to midnight, but it doesn't have the jurisdiction to do so. Mayor Tory says the extra precautions will help protect residents.
I think you're better to be really safe than sorry. That's the approach we've taken throughout. I mean, why did we ask way back when for a regional approach to be taken to take into account some of the special considerations that Toronto has in terms of our population density, some of the spread we'd seen in some parts of the city? We felt that allowed the province to allow those places that had no spread and no cases to proceed to reopen. It frankly allowed us to get a bit educated about some of the challenges they faced when they did so.
I do think we should expect, as we have seen in other jurisdictions, that as there is increased reopening and reestablishment of services and activities that have been relatively quiet or non-existent for some period of time, we will see more interaction amongst and between people, and therefore there is the risk of more COVID-19. That should not be a surprise.
And great news for families looking to give their kids a little more freedom outdoors. The Stage 3 reopening in Toronto also means the city will be reopening more than 800 outdoor playgrounds and structures. Updated signage will be posted, noting that the playground equipment will not be sanitized. And a new mandatory mask policy was approved by City Council today for apartments and condos. Operators and owners are now being asked to implement a policy that would enforce people in those buildings to actually wear masks or face coverings in common spaces like lobbies, elevators, and laundry rooms.